what's going on, everyone? Simpsons Man here, and I have another mail day opening for you today. This one is coming from I Am Retro, and we have the 2.5-inch figures from Wave 6. We're going to do an unboxing, a full review, so make sure you stick around. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be unboxing all of Wave 6, the 2.5-inch figures, and as you know lately, and probably for the past year or so, the JAKKS Pacific Simpsons items have become almost insanely impossible to find in person. Yes, we find them every now and then at GameStop. Yes, we've seen them at like Walmart and Target shelves, probably like Wave 1, maybe Wave 2 or something, but anything past Wave 4, I have yet to see on shelves. So I've been getting everything from I Am Retro. So let's go ahead and open it up and check them out. They are nice enough to give us a code. So if you go to iamretro.com, if you place your order and you use our code TSM15, you'll save 15% off your whole entire order. And I went ahead and ordered the whole wave of these and I got free shipping. So I got free shipping, I got 15% off, which everything with all the discounts combined came out cheaper than if I were to find these in stores. And as I always talk about, and you all have said also, you're probably not gonna find these in stores, so why not just buy them online? So let's go ahead and check these out. So get some of these packing peanuts out of the way because those are always fun to deal with. I'm just gonna put a couple of them on the table right here. And we're gonna go ahead and get them all out. So we got Homer Simpson for the first one right here. And I'm not sure if you want to call him anything besides Homer, but this one's a little different than the other 2.5 one that we have. This one, he's got like a screaming face. Here, I'll show you the actual artwork on the back. So there we go right there. The next one, which I think is gonna be everyone's favorite, is going to be Cool Lisa, or like whatever Lisa, however you want to say it. But here is the front and here is the back right there. So we got Lisa, we got Homer. The next one we have is Barney. So we don't have a small version of Barney. We do have the 5-inch version, but we do not have the 2.5-inch version of Barney. So there is Barney Gumble right there. And don't worry, we're gonna open them all up and we're gonna be kind of like looking at them, looking at the articulation. I'll move my camera down just so we can kind of get real close to them. All right, so the next one is Marge Simpson. She, unfortunately, is a repeat. So there is Marge Simpson right there. We've already received Marge in the family pack, and I want to say in like the car pack, and maybe one other pack, but I think this is the first time she's actually been sold separately as a 2.5-inch figure. And the last one in the package is Jimbo Jones. So there is Jimbo Jones right there. Show you that back artwork as well. And we do not have anyone with Jimbo, at least yet. This is the first Jimbo we have. Yes, we have him in the Playmates, but in JAKKS, this is the first one. And honestly, we've gotten like a bunch of the different kids, like Nelson, Milhouse, Bart, Lisa. We got a bunch of the kids. Now to add Jimbo on there is definitely gonna work out. I'm not sure if they're ever going to make a 5-inch version of him, but I would definitely love a 5-inch version of him as well as just the regular 2.5. I just want to make sure, besides packing peanuts, there's nothing else. Let's go ahead and get these peanuts out of here, and let's go ahead and open up each one of these and check them out. So for this portion of the video, I'll actually bring you guys a little bit closer. So do this so you're nice and close, and we're gonna kind of move you all down right here. All right, so I have moved the camera down here just so I could show you just a little bit easier this way. That way you're able to see this. Here, let me actually just go down just a smidge more. And let's go ahead and start opening these up. So lately, I've kind of changed my mind about the boxes, and I've actually been keeping these boxes. Now, for the 2.5-inch ones, I'm not sure if I'm going to just wind up keeping these or not. I kind of like the artwork on the side of a lot of the JAKKS boxes. So as you can see, this one is Barney. So I'm kind of digging this, and I really wanted to set them up so they were all gonna be like this, like, you know, like, hold on, let's get a few of these. So like they would be like this against the shelf, and then, you know, all of them would have like their respected character in front of them. I tried to do it the Funko. I kind of like the way they look, but I'm still not sure yet. I kind of keep going back and forth about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Barney out of here. So we'll get this out of the way. There's always a bunch of fuzz on here. But here is Barney. So we have the 2.5-inch Barney right here. We got that articulation. His arms go back and forth. His head moves. His torso. So if you want to, you can have him completely flat and sitting down like this. Maybe you could put him in the Krusty Burger set. That actually would work out really good right there. So maybe he could be sharing a burger with Homer, and we do the stand test in all the videos just to see if he stands up just fine, and he does. So the first one is Barney Gumble right there. So there you go. There is Barney. And like I was saying, I was going to maybe set them up like this just so you can kind of see them like this on the shelf, but still not sure I'm going to do it yet, but whatever. We'll figure that out. Put Barney off to the side, and let's go ahead and break out Jimbo next. I'm going to leave Lisa for the last one, just because that's everyone's favorite, so we'll save the best for last type of scenario. And that's my favorite too. I think out of this one, it's either going to be Jimbo or the Lisa one. I think the Lisa one might be more than Jimbo, but you know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and get Jimbo out of here. So I'm pretty sure Barney's the same way. Yeah, he is. So they always have these little pegs on the bottom. And since Jimbo, even though he looks like a skateboarder, I'm pretty sure I've never really seen him skateboard on The Simpsons. Maybe he has once or twice, I'm not sure, but you know, he has that skull t-shirt which pretty much resembles the brand Zero Skateboards. So maybe, since we have those pegs on the bottom, maybe I'll put him on a little skateboard or something. Who knows? Like I might maybe set him up with one of the tech decks, or maybe just one of the smaller boards that Bart Simpson has. But you know, here's Jimbo. He's got that classic beanie. He's got, you know, all of his arms go back and forth. Same articulation. He doesn't sit down though as much as Barney. You know, that's about as far down as he's going like this. We'll do the little stand test just to kind of see. He stands just fine. A lot of these, except for I think Marge was the only issue we've had in the past before. I guess we'll be trying that one out soon. But here you go. Here is Jimbo Jones. Got that side artwork right there. And there is Jimbo. So, put Jimbo off to the side. The next one here, let's just go ahead and do Marge since we're talking about her. Go ahead and open up the box here. And let's check out Marge. All right, trying to cut it so that just get the tape and not the box so much. There we go. I always wind up ripping some of the top of this every single time. There we go. And let's get out Marge. So here is Marge Simpson. Like I said, I'm almost positive, and I might be wrong, but I'm almost positive they've never sold Marge as a 2.5-inch figure. They've sold her in different sets and everything else, but alone by herself, you know, just the figure itself, I'm pretty sure she has never been sold like that. So I'm assuming that's the reasoning behind that. Maybe they wanted to have a Marge by herself. So here is Marge Simpson. Same thing with the hands. They're all going to be the same with these 2.5-inch ones. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can have her arms just go completely backwards if you want to, or just completely forward like she's going to give someone a hug. The sit down is perfect on Marge like this. You can see she sits down flat. And here is Marge Simpson. Show you that side artwork. Looks great. Love it. All right, so the next one is Homer. So, of course, Homer being the most popular character of the whole entire show by far. You know, it doesn't, people love Maggie, people love Lisa, people love Bart, but Homer by far is the most popular character, and that means that JAKKS Pacific will continue to make Homer Simpson. You remember from Wave 2, they just remade Wave 1 right in the pack. We've had a couple different variations of Homer, Furious Homer, King Kong Homer. We've had a bunch of like just a 5-inch one, the 2.5-inch figures, and now we have just a normal Homer again, but if you look at his face, obviously it's different than the other Homer Simpson that we have. The other ones are just normal. This one is screaming, so I'm not sure if he is screaming like he is mad, screaming like he is scared, but if you look at his face, it looks a little scared to me. Look at it. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, ah! So he definitely looks a little scared, but here is the different variation of Homer. So I'm glad they didn't give us the same exact 2.5-inch one because we already have multiple of those. At least we have, we'll just call him Scaredy Cat Homer for now, or just Scared Homer. So that is the fourth one right there. And last and least is going to be Cool Lisa, or Lisa Simpson, or like you know whatever Lisa, or whatever you want to call her. And my number one comment that I've seen across my videos, across my Instagram, literally across anything I post is, I really hope they make Lisa, like this Lisa, in the larger format. So the 2.5-inch format is great and all, you know, we're gonna take her out of the packaging, but everyone really wants to see this Lisa as a 5-inch figure. So the kids aren't true 5-inch figures. They're usually about 3.5, maybe 4 inches in size, but they really want to get Lisa as one of those figures. So maybe it'll happen one day, maybe it won't, but who knows? I mean, people keep asking for that. People keep asking for Hockey Lisa, so maybe out of the two of those, we will get one. So here is, we'll just call her Cool Lisa for now. She's got her hat. Does her hat come off? Nope. So her hat is on sideways. She's got her cool glasses. She's got her trippy sweater. You can see from her hands, she's actually giving a peace sign, and she's got some sandals. And they have the holes on them as well because it comes with a skateboard. And it is a blue skateboard. Obviously, it's a different colored skateboard than Bart. And if you remember from the episode, this was the same colored skateboard she was riding to impress her new friends. So we're gonna go ahead and see if this clicks right on in, which it does. I really wish, and this is maybe just the skater in me, but I really wish the legs kind of moved out a little bit, because as you can see, this front leg needs to be just a little bit maybe across the bolts, but whatever. I mean, that's kind of here nor there. But here you are right there. We have Lisa Simpson, aka Cool Lisa, skateboarding, throwing up that peace sign, and that artwork on the side. Where's she at? There she is. Gotta love that artwork on the side. Look at that. So we have Lisa right there. And we never did the stand test, but I'm gonna assume that every single one of these, besides the, you know, maybe Marge is actually standing up pretty good. So we have the whole gang here. We have Jimbo, we got Barney, we got Marge, we got Homer, and we have Lisa Simpson. And these are the 5 that are coming in the 2.5-inch lineup. Wave 6 from JAKKS Pacific. And that is going to be it for today's video. As always, if you did like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Remember, I've been getting pretty much, and I want to say about 99% of all the JAKKS Pacific items from IamRetro.com, and they are nice enough to give us a 15% off code if you use the code TSM15 at checkout, and if you spend anything over $30, you're going to get free shipping. It's definitely cheaper than if you were to find these anywhere else online, so make sure you check that out. And if you are watching this video and you ordered any items from I Am Retro, especially these from the JAKKS Pacific line, that means they are currently shipping them out. I just got mine yesterday. I'm over here on the East Coast, so that means if you're on the East Coast, you should be getting yours any day now. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and see ya!